everybody, and welcome to the Ciao Enchanted Land mini album tutorial series designed for Scrap and Create. So here is the completed album, just to give you a look at it. It does have a wrap cover here that I have designed on my laser, so you can purchase this cover or you can use your own chipboard and make this without having to purchase this. I'm going to get into the supplies next that you will need to purchase if you want to complete your album. They are all linked in the description boxes below, so you will find the papers, the flowers, ribbons, magnets, the chipboard if you want to buy those, the pearls, all the products that I'm using that I can are linked below, and then the rest you can find either in your craft room already or you can purchase those at your local scrapbooking or craft store. First, we're going to go through all of the products available on the Scrap and Create website. Everything will be linked in the description box below if you want to click on these to purchase them and follow the tutorial. So from the Ciao Enchanted Land collection, we have the 12 by 12 paper pad. I also have the 8 by 8 paper pad, and these are two different designs, so some of them might be the same, but there's a lot of differences as well. Then I have the 12 by 12 patterns pad, and I have the A4 creative pad, and this one has different patterns in it and some cut aparts, and I'll be using these to embellish. Then with the collection, there are the charms that match. So if you purchase from Scrap and Create, you will get these little charms that are picked to match the images in the paper. I picked up some of the Graphic 45 French lilac trim to highlight the purples in the collection. If you would prefer to highlight a different color in the collection, you can. So there are different colors. I think the white or like the ivory Graphic 45 ribbon would have worked really well too, but purple is my favorite color, so I'm going to be bringing the purple out of this album. Also from Scrap and Create, I have some basic gray magnets. So I just have a pack here. I've only got 2 pairs, but I might use more than this. So you want to make sure you have a full pack when you get started. For flowers, I have 2 different sets, both from 49 in Market. So I've got these ones in Taffy and these ones in Ocean Jade to bring in some of the other colors from the collection. So all of this is from Scrap and Create, and like I said, everything will be linked in the description box below. And then next we'll get into some of the other supplies. For the base of the album, I'm going to be using some white cardstock. I have 65-pound white cardstock from Michaels. You can use whatever you prefer, so it doesn't have to be this brand. I don't recommend using 110-pound. You can use 80-pound if you have it, but 65 is better than the 110. It will crack, at least that's been my experience. For this album, I did design a chipboard cover that has some butterflies on it. So I've got all the pieces piled up here. This will come in a kit and it's available in my Etsy shop. It's linked in the description box below. It has a back cover, and then it has a front cover, and then it has a side for the spine. It has another side for over here for the second spine, and then it has a third piece that's going to go here. So it's going to go over top of the front cover, so it's going to be wrapped. Now I have this layered, so the butterflies will actually be on top, so I can put a piece of decorative paper here, then I'll lay my butterflies here. If you do not want to purchase this cover to make your album, you don't have to. You can just use some sheets of chipboard, and I will show you how to cut them so you have the same covers and spine pieces, and then your piece on the front here would just be a 2-inch piece, and then you could purchase some butterflies that I will have available in my Etsy shop, and you could kind of make it look similar. It just wouldn't have this butterfly piece here unless you actually cut that by hand for your chipboard. So if you're using this cover, if you want to purchase it, it'll be linked in the description box below, but you do not have to purchase this cover to make this album. I also have two different types of brads right now. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. So I've got some light purple and pink ones that are smaller. And then I've got these ones that just have some little like gems in the center. So both of these are Michael's brand Recollections. So those are old. I don't know if they still make them, but you can pick up some brads, whatever color you want. I think I'm going to be adding some gems to my album too, so to the album cover, maybe to the pages. So I've picked these ones, so it's an assortment of pink and this like goldish toffee color and then like an off-white color. And these, I have some available in my Etsy shop below. So if you want these same exact pearls, you can look for that link too, and you can purchase these. Otherwise, you can pick out any pearls that you have already or that you think matches the paper. In addition to the chipboard cover, I have a small set of chipboard butterflies that I used throughout the pages in my album. So this page here is what I used, and I didn't use all of them. I think I have 2 of them left. These ones are larger. I did not use these. I have these here just to show you. This is what it looks like when these pieces were masked, when they were cut. These ones didn't have a masking on them, so they've got that brown edge look. So if you want more of a vintage look, these ones are great. This one is very clean, so if you don't want that burnt look, if you want that really crisp, clean white color, or if you're wanting to color these and not have that charring, then this is the option. So these ones are masked, these ones are unmasked. These ones are not being used in the album. This is the set that's used in the album, so this is the one that will be linked in the description box below. Now, if you choose not to purchase these, you will need to figure out something to use for some of the swing tabs in the album, because I do use a couple of these to make my swing tabs. You can pick something else. You can use one of the cut apart pieces and just back it with some chipboard, or you can make a different type of closure, but I did use some of these for that in the album. For your basic craft supplies, you'll need a scoring board with a scoring tool. Mine is also a paper trimmer. I finally found some replacement blades, so I can use this one again. If yours doesn't have a cutter on it, then you also need a paper trimmer. I have a regular pair of scissors and some fussy cutting scissors. We will be using those because there is a lot to fussy cut on those pages. I have my ruler, my bone folder, a piercing tool, and a pencil. And then I have my tacky glue, which if you followed any of my tutorials, you know that this is what I use, but you can use any glue that you prefer, or double-sided tape if that's also what you prefer. So this is the Ciao Enchanted Land mini album. Hopefully you can gather all of your supplies and get started. Each video in the tutorial series is designed to complete a different part of the project. So it will be broken down in constructing the album, constructing the pages, and then decorating the cover, decorating the pages, and adding everything together. The videos are designed for you to be able to pause and do those steps and then resume the video. So you will not see a lot of things like me adding glue or cutting the papers unless I absolutely need to show you something that's really important for how to complete a certain step. I hope you enjoy the tutorial series.